Mic check 1, 2. Dundee, just several miles down the highway from Chicago. And Kalen Sports Ice Arena, home of your NIU Huskies, getting ready to take the ice here tonight in the first game of our doubleheader, followed by Illinois versus Northern Illinois. Coming up next here on Huskies Nation. Stay tuned afterwards for a 7:45 matchup between your D3 NIU Huskies and Elmhurst University. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Kalen Sports Ice Arena here in Dundee. I'm James Goronsky, and the Huskies getting back into action just under 24 hours ago. They defeated the Fighting Illini in a stunning overtime victory. History was made by Matt Juergens last night, going 50 for 51 saves on 51 shots, which has never happened in the history of D1 Huskies hockey. He'll get the nod tonight, and Nolan Woodring will also start again tonight, keeping the goalies the same. Let's take a look at our starting lines for tonight's matchup. Keaton Peters at left defense and Danny Lunn at right defense. Walker Smith, who had that overtime goal to win the game last night, will start at left wing, centered by Shirky, and the other winger, Robbie Zimmerman. For the Fighting Illini, Thatcher Beauchamp and Luke Alpe, who started last night, will get the start again tonight. Matthew McDonald at left wing, centered by Aiden Andrews, and John McLaughlin at the right wing. Teams are just about to take the ice here in Dundee. D3 Elmhurst University played their first game last night at home against your NIU Huskies. NIU with the victory in that one, 5-4 in a shootout. Both D3 and D1 teams for the Huskies are on 3-game winning streaks. We're just under 4 minutes away from puck drop here in Dundee. We'll step away for a moment and return for tonight's puck drop on Huskies Nation. To have you with us on this presentation of Huskies hockey on Huskies Nation YouTube. For more on our starting lineups, followed by our nation's national anthem, we'll send it down to our PA announcer. Smith, Shirky, and Zimmerman starting line for NIU, McDonald, Andrews, and McLaughlin. On the other side for the Fighting Illini as they work this in immediately, try to pick off that offensive pressure that they had last night. Now the puck squirts out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman at center, hassled a bit, slides it into the zone, picked up by Beauchamp and behind his own cage and tries to work it out on a breakout. Andrews left the puck behind him. McLaughlin taking over. Working up. McDonald pinches it in there for the taking Peters. Trying to locate Smith. Pass finds its way out to center where it can be taken by Beauchamp. Puck in the vicinity of Juergens as McDonald dumps it in. Fighting Illini will get a line change. And this pass at the blue line is popped up in the air off of Shirky's stick and now taken. Here is a shot and a good save on Yandeli. Peters got in front of that one to block it. Taken up again, and here's a shot that goes wide off the glass from Cheyenne. Now a battle is pinned in behind the net as Lund's taken down to the ice. Charles Lewis got the best of him. Keaton Peters takes it away and gets to center. Glove down by Burke. Stolen away by Marks. He's got Smith going to the net. Marks on his backhand, tried to get it to him, and it looked like he batted out of the air, and making two saves was Woodring. At center again. Jason Castaneda. Into the zone it goes. And taking a hop off the stanchion, Van Voorhis will settle it down. Morgan tumbles down to the ice, runs into Alexander Matviv in the process. Now it's taken ahead. In on his backhand, Cheyenne will ring it around. Once again, the Huskies' first two are in behind their own cage. It's Castaneda. Castaneda off of Luke Marks' stick. He'll head off to the bench for a line change as Morgan ensues. Trying to get it away. Ettingen, who had the goal last night for the Fighting Illini, the only goal. Matviv runs into Morgan along the boards as this puck squirts loose to the other side. Van Voorhis trying to elude the pressure of McCarthy and trying to get it out. Pathana can't do that. Having other ideas was Ettingen. Pathana once again can't get it out, and a try by Dash went wide. Rebound! Oh, it's for the taking, and it got off the blocker from Barasi's shot. Mitchell, ring it around. Coming to. It's Martin trying to go off the glass and out. It hits the netting, and so we'll have our game's first whistle. Face-off win for the Fighting Illini. Beauchamp shot, changed direction on the way. Verasi now in behind his own cage. Run into Carson Mitchell, who had that opportunity in overtime and was stone cold by Matt Juergens. Took it away with the skate on the goal line. Save of the year candidate. Huskies would eventually go on to win that game on a goal by Walker Smith, as we mentioned. Now Ross to take the face-off against Shirky. Shirky wins it, and it rolls in on Juergens. He'll cover. We'll redo the face-off to the right of him. And this face-off once again controlled by the Huskies, and they just able to get it out. This trickles to the stick of Beauchamp, leaving it for Ross. Zimmerman in his face goes back to Beauchamp. And backhanded in by Mitchell. Mitchell, and a step offside as they entered. Ross was. Ross this time wins the faceoff, and Alpe will enter the zone. As this play whistled dead, another offside. Ross, another face-off win, lofted into the zone. And the first one to it back there is Wendy, as he's pressed up against the boards by Verasi, and that'll draw a whistle. Beg your pardon, that was Eli Wallachs. Cross-check to the boards. We'll have our first penalty of the night. Barassi will sit for cross-checking. Huskies a chance for the first power play of tonight's contest. Evans, who tied the game 27 seconds after the goal from Ettingen last night, takes the face-off and wins it. Thrown there by Castaneda, blocked in front off a stick. A battle ensues on the corner, 2-on-2. Martin's there. Evans is there. And Evans comes up with the puck, tried to feed it to Van Voorhis, and is cleared out in the meantime by Matveev. Morgan on the other side retrieves the pass, runs into Matveev as he tried to cut backwards, lost the puck. Another battle along the boards. This time it's won by Martin, back to Van Voorhis. His shot up high and wide. Castaneda looking to get to that bouncing rebound. Does. Feed in behind. Matt Martin for the taking. Eludes a check. Goes up high to Van Voorhis again. Peter Van Voorhis across to his D partner Castaneda. Goes down low again. And behind. Rodon Evans goes up high again. Castaneda tries a long shot. Save made. Never saw it. Rebound. And it's finally cleared out of there. Mitchell. He'll head off to the bench. Zimmerman runs into trouble, and Andrews, it's just pinched to the corner by Lund. Lund finding the puck, escaping. Under 30 seconds to go on this power play as Peters works in, shoots wide. On the other side for Mitchell. It's Walker Smith. Smith. Little twirling pass to Shirky, and he ran into a couple of orange sweaters, but it comes to the stick of Lund, and he shoots off the glove. Smith with under 10 to go. Feeds it down low to Shirky. Up high to Smith again. Goes across to Peters. Shoots one, blocked in front there. Good play by Alpe to get in front of it, and that will do it for the minor penalty to Varasi. Peters looking up ice, just out of the reach of Zimmerman. Alpe's there, icing negated. Zimmerman, a pin battle up against the boards. Smith trying to fish it loose. It's finally flipped out of there. Gloved out of the air by Peters and throwing it to the net. Woodring makes the save, and he'll scoop it up for a stoppage of play. Evans, another face-off win for the Huskies. A backhander and a save made on Morgan. Rebound. He's trying to get to it. Eventually does. Feeds Evans in behind. In front for Marks. The pass was out of his reach. And Castaneda has to hurry. He's chasing after it. There was Lewis. Kept in the zone. Yandeli winds up with Van Voorhis and then stolen away. Cheyenne trying to make something of it. Goes down low. Yandeli. Lewis, and the pass up high for the taking. Bounces off the stick. Played. And a turnover almost. A defensive recovery there. Mraz out on there to prevent anything from happening further. Now this one kept in by Marks, trying to feed Evans, and that pass was cut off. Clearing goes through the legs of Charles Lewis. And it looks like we have an icing. Face off to the left of Nolan Woodring. Yandeli against Martin, tie up. Varallo pinches in there to get it back to Peters, his shot wide. Clearing attempt gloved out of the air by Lund. Gets around Yandeli. Lund to the slot, shoots one. That one's blocked, and that looked like it was a stinger for Mraz. He's having trouble. Meanwhile, the other way, Yandeli with Cheyenne. He's worked to the corner. Tumbling down to the ice was Peters. He gets back up, and Martin hassling Cheyenne, but he's still able to come up with the puck before it's eventually taken, and now a big collision there. Clean hit on Wendy by Matviv. Ettingen, retrieval of the puck at the red line. Trying to go across, pass had a little too much sauce on it. Now outside the zone again. Working up McCarthy, drop past Matviv. Ettingen in the corner. McCarthy again. Matviv takes the feed from him. Matviv shoots from a tough angle, and Juergens cuts it down and covers it up. And another Husky faceoff win. Van Voorhis has the puck. Trying to clear it. It's a piece of the netting, and that'll cause a whistle. Face-off controlled by the Fighting Illini. Ettingen, Matviv in behind. Tries to power move it to the net. Drops it off, and a good save by Juergens. He got it best of Ettingen's shot. Now it's stolen away by Matviv, and he's upended by Smith. And he's having trouble getting up. Finally back to his feet as Alpe takes it. Still in the offensive zone. Alpe works to the front of the net, awaits the pass, and it was just out of his reach. Castaneda after the battle behind the red line. Smith. The first one to this puck in the corner is Zimmerman. He'll chip it in deeper. Zimmerman hassling Ross. Now a battle in behind the goal line with Peters. Shirky finds Zimmerman. Backhand pass banked up high to Hurleman. Down low again. Shirky tried to go pass. Zimmerman cut off for the moment. Smith trying to hassle it. Now it's taken out finally by the Fighting Illini. It's David Ross. Ross, drop pass. The trailer Mitchell. Save made. It was blocked. And another try thrown to the net. It's saved by Juergens. Ross has it again. Trying to locate the puck in his skates. Dropped up high. And now down low. Helfer trying to keep it in against Robbie Zimmerman. Does. Down low to Ross again. Ross got a man going to the net. It's Verassi. Couldn't get the lane, was cut off. Eli Wallachs with a good defensive play there. Now Hurleman backhands it up the boards. Zimmerman for the taking, and he'll float it out of there. Kept away from Smith by Burke, and now he feeds Verassi. Verassi drop pass, and out of sync with his man. Mitchell at center. Tried to dump it in. Cut off by Shirky. Shirky, and it's worked up the boards. Helfer hops over the stick of Matthew McDonald. Here's Peters. Will send it in on net. Paddled the side easily to the corner. Puck takes a funny hop and winds up on the stick of McLaughlin, who works up ice. McLaughlin with speed moving in. McLaughlin on his backhand throws it there. Juergens cuts it off and covers it up with 8:52 remaining in a scoreless period one. Huskies control this face-off. It's Danny Lund and Morgan. Marks gets it out of there before he's upended by McLaughlin. Joy. Dash and Joy play catch. Now it's lofted out of the zone, nearly touching the ceiling, but just an inch away. Peters looking up ice, pass cut off, but then it winds up on the stick of Marks. Joy. Now a battle right in front of the Fighting Illini bench. It's worked out of there. Andrews and McDonald will send it in. Juergens out of his net to play it as the Fighting Illini are changing. Puck takes a hop off the stick of Joy at center. Now Cheyenne. Cheyenne getting around Peters. He's eventually stolen away by Morgan, who goes up ice on a floater. Offside is Marks. He'll touch it up to get the whistle with 7:53 to go in period one. Yondeli got the face-off win. Alpe is run into by Martin. Taken along the board, scooped up by Van Voorhis and taking to Varallo. Matt Martin working through neutral ice. Got plenty of options. Helpers are there. Martin tries to go down low to Varallo, out of his reach. He eventually picks it back up, locates Martin in front of the net, and the pass was cut off. Now, up high, Yondeli. He's got a man going to the net. Yondeli finds him, and that one goes off the crossbar and into the netting. Charles Lewis was the man. The freight train headed towards that net, and he nearly made it 1-0, just inches away. Face off, and taking it is Varallo. Varallo moving up with Jaden Eucness. He's got speed, getting around a man. He's finally hacked back by the Fighting Illini, taken by Matveev at neutral ice. Hassled by Eucness. Matveev trying to get around Castaneda, shoots wide of the net. Varallo there on the other side to retrieve it. Banker to Eucness. Dump and chase. Low. Huskies are changing. Ettingen leaves it for his man Matveev. Matveev moving up with speed to the slot and shoots wide of the net again. He picks up his own rebound and he'll ring it back around. Peters chipping it out of there. Zimmerman. Moving up with it is Carson Mitchell. Mitchell shoots, and that one's blocked aside and into the netting by Juergens. Ross off the tie-up, back to Joy. Ring it around for Ross, retrieving. Peters in his face. Ross cuts, sends it back. Now Mitchell tries a shot, blocked by Shirky. Pinball's out of the zone. Dash will ensure that it gets back in there for the taking. Peters. Banked off Danny Lund. And he finds Joy, and it's gloved on the clearing attempt by Smith. Defensive recovery from the Fighting Illini, and now it's worked up to Mitchell. Mitchell's got a man with him. It's Ross. He couldn't get it to him. It was broken up by Danny Lund. Peters. He'll locate his man, Danny Lund. The pass just in front of Shirky. This allows Dash to send it off the glass and out. Potential breakout, but this one comes to Danny Lund, keeping it away from Mitchell. Zimmerman was cleared out of there. Puck is sent down the ice for an icing. With 5:16 remaining in the opening frame, still no score on Huskies Nation YouTube. Rodon Evans with the face-off win at the blue line. Van Voorhis shoots through traffic. It was blocked in front. Evans tried to come up with it, and it's hacked off his stick and out. Andrews has iced it. This time it's won by the Fighting Illini as Alpe tries to ring it out. Cannot. Castaneda's shot pinballs to Van Voorhis. Around for Evans, and Alpe able to take it away from him. Locates on the boards. Retrieval for Mitchell, leaving it off for McLaughlin. McLaughlin working over the line, tries a shot, goes wide of the net. Picked up on the other side by Andrews. Andrews, hassled by two white sweaters, comes back in front, and McDonald's shot pinballs off of Juergens' pad and into the netting. Another face-off win for Andrews, but the first one to it, Morallo, just out of the zone in center. Collision there between McDonald and Martin. Martin lowered the shoulder. Now Peters. Off the glass. Andrews gloved it in, and it stayed in. And now they say it did not. Just came out of the zone, so this face-off will come just outside of the zone. 4:18 to go in period one. Martin and Lund can't get it past McDonald. It's a battle in the corner. Andrews comes up with the puck eventually. And now he's looking over his options, trying to cut it to McDonald. Hassled by Martin. He'll find his man McDonald in the corner. McDonald's pressed up against the glass there. Lund giving him a rough ride. Peterson is finally given up. Here's McLaughlin shooting, and that deflects off a stick and into the netting. Yandeli is out there to challenge Jeff Shirkey for this face-off in the defensive zone of the Huskies, which is won by Shirkey. Back down to Danny Lund. Danny Lund looks over his options as he tries to start a breakout. Looks for a connection with Zimmerman. Cut off, though. Helfer will go back in deep. Along the blue line, Smith. And Yandeli's the first arrival to the puck. Leaves it for his defenseman, Helfer. Helfer trying to get it out. Danny Lund stands his ground on the blue line for a moment. And now Yandeli in a 2-on-1. He's got Cheyenne going in the net. Drop there. Save made with a blocker by Juergens. And the play continues as it's taken now and behind by Cheyenne. Cheyenne up high again. And out of the reach of Helfer. Zimmerman able to cause a play to go awry for the Fighting Illini. Tried to be cut off by Walker Smith. This clearing attempt winds up on the stick of Castaneda in his own zone. Finds Smith at the red line. Goes across to Zimmerman. Looking for the connection with Shirkey, but it was cut off by Matveev. And up high. Here's a shot. Cheyenne save made. Getting a piece of it was Juergens, and now diving backwards to get it off the boards. He gets a stoppage of play with 2.5 remaining in period one. Another tie up on the faceoff. Matveev looking for it in the skates. Evans. And Joy keeps it in just at the blue line. Leaves it for Dash. His shot blocked in front by Van Voorhis. He picks it up. And brought down to the ice by Matveev. Lost his stick, no penalty. Eventually coming up with it up high to Joy. Joy shoots around Morgan. Pinballs in the crease. Here's a shot off the backhand, and that one goes up high. Matveev looking for it. At the side of the cage, it winds up on the stick of a Husky and cleared. Van Voorhis He'll get it to his D partner Castaneda, finds Evans. Evans shooting in the direction, and it winds in on goal. Woodring will cover it up. He hasn't been very busy in this first period as well. Same story as last night. It was a lot of Fighting Illini action. Play didn't start to open up until that second period of play. Will that be the same story tonight? There's 1:40 on the clock here in period one. Defensive zone face-off controlled by the Fighting Illini as it's given up to Ross. Ross had it pinched off his stick by Peters. Regaining possession was Verassi, but he takes a tumble. The outlet pass from Lund, leading ahead, taken by Wendy. Stick handling around, couple of men, shooting one, save made by Woodring. Now up high to Martin. Was looking for the redirection in front by Wendy. Went to the corner. Mitchell taken up now. Mitchell trying to work around Peters, finds Verassi. Verassi trying to connect back to Ross and was out of his reach. Puck kept in by Beauchamp and shot into the glove of Matt Juergens with 1 minute exactly on the clock in period one. Here's another face-off win, and a shot there by Mitchell goes off of the blocker and off of the post. To the corner it goes. Still 2-on-2 battle in the corner between the Huskies and Fighting Illini. 42 on the clock. Danny Lund picks up that loose puck. Sends it out, but at the point there, Alpe, neutral ice, didn't get very far. Beauchamp leaves it for Ross. Ross on the blue line trying to work it in. Comes up with the puck, but he's run into by Morgan. Eventually leaves it off for his partner, Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get around Lund, can't. Leaves it back for Beauchamp. Shot deflected up by Verassi into the corner. 15 seconds. It's Peters gaining control of the puck, and he's happy to just let this time wind down into the intermission. Twirling in behind his cage, and that is going to do it for the first 20 minutes of this opening frame. No score after 20 minutes of play between your Huskies and the Fighting Illini. As both teams head to the locker room, we'll step away for this intermission break on Huskies Nation, followed by second period action. Coming up.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile of pictures from the 90s. You're going to look at them, figure out what you think it is, or take your best guess. When you have an idea, tell us what you think it is.
Sounds good.
This looks like a CD player.
This is either a floppy disk or a hard disk. I don't know which one, but they're both, it looks hard, so I'm gonna say hard disk.
I might guess CDs. It kind of looks like CDs.
This is a floppy disk. I don't know if a floppy disk is actually floppy or not, but
Pretty standard. I feel like it's a CD player. I could be wrong.
Oh, these are floppy disks. I remember from middle school we used these.
All right, so first up, I know this is a floppy disk.
I think these are the things that hold CDs.
I think this is a floppy disk,
Probably.
if I'm correct. I don't know though.
All right. I think this is a floppy disk.
I think that's a tablet.
gosh, I have no idea about this one.
Oh, this thing, I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is.
This is the,
Oh boy.
this is like one of those,
If I had to take a guess, it's probably like an egg of some sort.
I mean, yeah, that's a Tamagotchi right there.
Looks like,
Tamagotchi. It's like the little pet you had.
Don't really know.
some kind of like, oh, this is a Tamagotchi. Not only just because it says it, I had one. So
Looks like something will go on like the side of a backpack, like middle school or something.
This is a Tamagotchi.
This is some sort of like keychain game. I don't know what the game is.
Game Boy, similar thing, girly version of a Game Boy. Not sure.
I messed with these heavy as a kid. One of my sisters had these.
Fidget toy on this one?
It's like the little, I think it's a little animal you take care of. It's like a little pocket thing. I don't remember what it's called though.
This is.
What the hell are these called? I know what it looks like, and I know what it is. I just can't come up with the name.
Forgot the name. It's like a Furby or something.
It's a Furby? Right? Oh, okay.
That's not a Beanie Baby, is it?
It's something like a furry or something. Furby.
Oh, I know these.
I want to say these are like Webkins, I think.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. These freaky things.
These like the fur. I don't remember the name. I'm like fur babies or something. I don't remember the name.
Furby had one growing up too.
Furby.
This is a Furby.
Something similar.
Some type of,
These things always creep me out. My sister and I had one. Creep me out. I don't know the name for it, but I know it can talk, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like a horror movie game about it too.
before our time Squishmallows, something like that.
I come from a very old family. Like my parents are in their 70s and I'm 19, so everything in my house is old. So
I was never a Furby guy.
This is a.
Oh my god. Oh, this is old-fashioned.
This is.
I think this is a Walkman. It's an old,
I don't know the name, but I know you can listen to music on it and just walk around.
like a Discmaster, pretty sure.
This is a Walkman.
These things hold the,
This is a headset connected to like a radio player or something.
I mean, I think that's just a portable CD player. Yeah?
Yeah. MP3 player, or a music player with headphones.
Listen to music. Little CD in the pocket and whatnot.
It's not a cassette player.
I don't know though for exact. Pretty sure this is a Walkman.
That's another cool one.
Portable CD player.
My grandpa had this. Always listened to it when he was out woodworking.
Well, these are just like the, like before iPods, if like iPods weren't a thing before that time.
I did not have one of these though, but my friends did. He was really obsessed with Chris Pratt when he had a Walkman in Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is just like an old MP3 player. I don't know. Used to play music while you run. It looks like.
Oh my.
Duh.
I don't know what these are.
And then
that's
And this is film for a digital, not a digital camera, like a physical film for a camera, I'm pretty sure.
disposable camera film.
Oh, this is film.
I have no idea. It looks like a battery.
Something like maybe it could be energy.
This is like the camera film.
I'm just gonna say batteries.
Film for disposable cameras.
An energy drink? I have no idea.
My brother's a movie director at Criminal Minds, so we used this all the time when he was a kid. Like, he'd always experiment with our old cameras.
I know that's film. So 24-hour energy, maybe.
Film for a camera?
Film for like a Polaroid camera.
Oh no, this is film.
Using
I think I did okay. The one I'm the most confused about? I don't know, probably this one.
That's film for a camera.
Really?
You're the first person to get the Polaroid.
Really?
First one. Flash that money shot smile.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Now look at the camera.
Okay. When do I begin?
Right now.
All right, my name's Alex Tatum. I'm
Hello guys.
Caden Weitzel.
Shane Tennell.
My name is Tommy Colo. I'm Drake Buss.
Name's
Yeah.
Jacob Sturman.
My name's Nolan Morrissey.
My name's Ramon Malik.
Yeah, here's your ripping questions. They just call me so a lot.
Tater Tot. Nickname of Tatum.
Coach.
It ranges from Tom, Timmy.
They call me Tennell, even though they all know how to pronounce it correctly.
Buss, mostly. Just last name. Pretty simple.
They call me Sturm.
Tom Malik.
Just Tommy, my full name. I don't really have a full nickname, so.
Nolan and Morrissey, usually those two.
Tennell.
Or Maury, actually. I
Okay.
get called Maury now.
Nice.
Little daddy.
I don't really have a favorite place, honestly, right now. It's probably the Student Home Center.
Probably the rec center.
I don't know, probably Newell.
Probably the engineering building.
Probably Vinny's. Got a good pizza, big pizza, Hurricane, 24 inches.
Good speed. Don't really go anywhere else.
Probably the rec center.
I like going to Qdoba at the Student Center.
That was where I graduated my first 4 years, and I have a lot of good memories there. I actually enjoy engineering, contrary to popular belief, so that's where I enjoy going.
Chipotle. Ooh. Or maybe the dining hall, but
New Hall.
Probably Barcima.
Go to order at Chipotle.
Chicken bowl with black beans, white rice, and lots of queso.
I like to just sit and do all my homework like in the middle of the Starbucks area because it's like I just feel really productive there.
I just say the Student Center in general.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Oh, shoot. That's a tough one.
Probably Patrick Kane. That's been my idol growing up.
I think it'd be Abraham Lincoln just because of his effect on the world, honestly.
Ryan Reynolds.
Elvis. Gotta be Elvis. He's just cool. Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
It's just Ryan Reynolds. Huh?
I don't know. I feel like George Washington would be cool. First president of the U.S.
Corey Crawford. He's my favorite goalie. So probably Corey Crawford.
Probably George Washington.
I'll shoot Wayne Gretzky. Basic answer.
With those fake teeth?
Fake teeth, first president, why not?
Michael Jackson.
Probably my brother because I haven't seen him in a while, so I'd like to take another selfie with him. Probably at the Monster Factory because we always wanted to do that as kids. So take a picture at the Monster Factory. It'd be cool.
Oh. There's a lot.
Any hip hop or even country. Party country is good too.
I'm gonna say Not Like Us by Kendrick.
Oh, burn it to the ground. Nickelback. Always. Right in the headphones.
Not really a music guy before a game.
Either like Everlong or go to mainly just Everlong, honestly, I'd say.
So it might be a unpopular thing, but I don't really need any music. I just think about what I'm gonna do. Run This Town by Jay-Z, for sure.
Bad Penny by Rory Gallagher.
Till I Collapse by Eminem.
War game. I would say Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill.
Love Sosa by Cheap Heat. I'll go baseball and football.
Cooking. I love cooking. I usually get all the guys together on the team, and just yesterday we did a huge breakfast for dinner cookout and whatnot in the Blackstone. And
I know a lot about football. Football, anything sports, even like, other than basketball, football, whether it's football, baseball. So, handiwork. A lot of people don't know this, but like I build decks and stuff in the summer, so stuff like that.
The NHL, this sports. I know a lot about like the contracts and just I play a lot of franchise mode on NHL, so
Video games.
I want to say math.
Baseball.
Golf. Big golfer.
Lots of video games. Mainly like old PS2 ones like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, big into those.
Are you a math major?
I'm an engineering major.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wow, that's a hard question.
Snake. I feel like they're just evil in a way,
Owls. I feel like an alligator would be pretty rude.
probably a polar bear. You see them being mean.
I like an alligator, I think. I think they're pretty mean.
Be the rudest.
Why?
They're always causing chaos.
Probably like a chicken.
I feel like raccoons would be mean.
Ooh, that's a good one. I kind of feel like a koala bear would be the rudest. Just because it looks cute. Probably very rude.
Usually kind of snaky. I don't know. They always got a weird look to them.
Probably a lion. They just think they're top dog. Probably a lion. Lion owls.
They just always give weird looks.
probably a killer whale, because they're already about that lifestyle. So I feel like they would just slap you if you look at them wrong on the street or something.
A samurai. Like a cowboy.
Let's say the cowboy because he has a gun, usually. Or at least the rope to tie him up.
Samurai, it's got the sword. I get the Cowboys probably got 6-shooter, but I feel like Samurai's got some armor, got a sword. Cowboy.
Probably a samurai. They have the sword skills and the quick reactions. The Cowboys got the pistols though, so that could be a close battle. Probably the cowboy or the samurai, I would think.
Gosh, I'd say probably samurai. I mean, I feel like the long, like, sword or whatever, just, you know, chop the legs off of the horse, and I don't know, just a pirate, he already doesn't have legs, so.
I think a pirate would, just because they're tough and they're like dads. So I feel like they'd be like overpowered anything basically. They're pirates. So they live out in the middle of the ocean. They're used to like survival and stuff.
Gotta go with my cowboy because he has guns.
I want to say samurai, but low-key the pirate's sneaky. He might like poison in all their drinks or something, or just like when none of them are looking, just blow them up or something. So I'm gonna say pirate.
It's got to be the Cox for sure.
Mighty Ducks with the Flying Duck.
LA Kings Stadium series.
Vancouver Chinese New Year jerseys. Winnipeg Jets alternates, the baby blue ones.
Boston Bruins. 2018 Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey.
Second reverse retro Florida Panthers.
The old Coyote jerseys.
The green Hartford Whalers jerseys. Red Blackhawks.
Atlanta Thrashers.
A Canucks alternate jersey. Let's say the Chicago Blackhawks.
I gotta say the retro
LA Kings.
2016 Winter Classic Pittsburgh Penguins.
Utah Hockey Club. Utah Hockey Club, baby. Utah Hockey Club. Utah Hockey Club.
Atlanta Thrashers.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile of pictures from the 90s. You're going to look at them, figure out what you think it is, or take your best guess. When you have an idea, tell us what you think it is.
Sounds good.
This looks like a CD player.
This is either a floppy disk or a hard disk. I don't know which one, but they're both, it looks hard, so I'm gonna say hard disk.
I might guess.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile.
We welcome you back inside Callan Sports Ice Arena here. A scoreless after 20 minutes here. Both teams take the ice. We'll get ready to present this second period to you on Huskies Nation YouTube. McDonald's, Andrews, and McLaughlin out there for the Fighting Illini. Zimmerman, Shirkey, and Walker Smith. Here we go. We're underway in period number 2. Taken by Beauchamp in this Fighting Illini offense. It's Andrews working in the board, pinning down there Lunn by McDonald, and now taken by McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking in the direction of McDonald. Comes all the way out on the other side near Beauchamp. Alpe cuts off a breakaway opportunity for Smith. And Zimmerman can't get it out. Beauchamp's shot catches Peters up high in front. Was going wide, and now it's taken up at the blue line. Helfer leaves it for his man along the boards. McLaughlin, hot pass, finds McDonald off the boards. Now Peters, and it's deflected out of the air by Walker Smith. Beauchamp for the taking at center. Beauchamp working in with speed. He's got a lane to shoot, and he goes right into the glove of Matt Juergens again. And a face-off tie-up Yondeli, and this rolls in on Juergens once again for another whistle. They'll redo the face-off to the right of him. This time the face-off is controlled. Helfer with a wits and a wrist shot that goes up high. Puck lofted into center, chasing after there Morgan. Charles Lewis for the taking. Throw, tip on net by Yondeli, and there, right on cue, Juergens again. He'll get that whistle, and they'll bring up another face-off to the right circle of him. Yondeli, another face-off win Cheyenne, but his stick is canceled by Morgan, working up with it now. He dumps it in. Burke is there for the taking. And now Cheyenne chips it over the stick of Castaneda. 2-on-2 the other way. Here comes Yondeli. Feeds it back. Helfer tried to shoot it from a tough angle, and the stick was canceled by Castaneda, who's got it now, working against McLaughlin. He had his stick whacked out of his hands. That'll be a penalty. And the Huskies will go to their second power play of the night. Shots in that period were relatively even in the first, 8-7 in favor of Illinois. Juergens has now stopped the last 60 of 61 shots from the Fighting Illini. And right off the draw, the Fighting Illini win it, and they'll force Danny Lund to retrieve it all the way back in his defensive zone. It's Lewis in the box. This power play resumes here with Peters working in around Beauchamp, or at least trying to. He had it taken away from him by Matveev. Good defensive work. Now stolen away by Mitchell. Mitchell with two white sweaters on him. Stick handles through. Tries to get through Lund. And he's hooked in the process, and that'll negate the first 33 seconds of power play time. We'll head to 4-on-4. Penalty will be assessed to Danny Lund. 2.5 gone by in period 2. No score, but we're headed to 4-on-4. Perhaps the ice will open up a little bit, and that'll get the teams to open up a little bit more on the score sheet. It was a defensive contest last night and a goalie shootout, and that's so far what it's been tonight. And Castaneda with Alpe on him. Battling behind. Evans takes it. Had it whacked off his stick by Ross, speeding to get there, but it winds up at center with Beauchamp, trying to send Verassi back in. Alpe works over the line. Pass caught on his backhand by Ross. And now he's tumbled. Pushed into the ice by Castaneda. I beg your pardon, Van Voris. Now it's in front. Puck pinballs up high to the corner. And now Walker Smith has got some speed. Got a man going to the net, but he lost his stick. Taken the other way in a 3-on-2 by Ross. Ross drops it for Helfer. The trailer goes across. And a shot by Mitchell. Denied by Juergens. Matveev, the face-off win and forced to the corner. Huskies try to work it through neutral ice. Cut off by Mitchell. And now taken up ahead by Matveev on the retrieval pass from Ross. Shot! And deflected aside by the netminder Juergens out to center. Zimmerman trying to work it away. Helfer gets it to Mitchell. Over to the near side. Mitchell tries a shot. It was blocked by Peters. To the corner it goes. Mitchell retrieves it. And then he's run into by Wendy in behind. Taken up the middle of the ice by Wallachs. Clogged neutral zone. Eventually winds up on the stick of Ettingen. Feeding his men. And Matveev denied with that glove of Juergens. 1 second remaining on the penalty. Danny Lunn on his skates, ready to exit the box. Another face-off win. Penalty kill complete. Both teams have yet to score on their power plays this game. 0 for 1 Illinois, 0 for 2 Northern Illinois. The second one was an abbreviated one for only 30 seconds, and now Walker Smith tried to go off to the races. It was caught behind him. Now he retrieves it at center, 1-on-3. Walker Smith trying to toe drag his way around Dash. That wasn't happening. Now in behind. Puck squirts loose. Andrews locates McLaughlin up ice. McLaughlin with McDonald going to the net. And it's cut off the stick by Peters. Zimmerman can't get it out. Stolen away, and Nathan Dash shoots one. That's patted aside. And now McLaughlin works it in. Zimmerman steals it away. Gets it to his man Smith. Was behind him. Taken by Peters. Peters tried to force it to the net. It was hacked off his stick there. Joy, but not out. Peters into the corner. Shirky with the retrieval. Trying to get some offense going in the second period. Stolen away by Andrews. Andrews up the boards and out. Six minutes gone by, and this period two still scoreless. Joy goes up off the glass. It's kept in for a moment by Martin. Now picked up. Robbie Zimmerman down low, and it's Martin. Martin run into by Dash. Stolen away by Andrews again. Andrews up ice. Pass a little too hot to handle for McDonald. Now once again, this way, John Wendy racing to beat Beauchamp to that puck. They tumble in behind. Andrews. And up against the boards, Wendy trying to get around McDonald. It's stolen away. Andrews has been out there for a lengthy shift. He's got to be gassed. Taken away. Martin. Down in the corner, Zimmerman. Dash. Fired out of there. This will result in an icing, and so this will come right back the other way. Martin on the faceoff. Charles Lewis wins it. And it's once again fired all the way down the ice. No icing this time. Fighting Illini change. Up over the head of Wendy. Beauchamp. Leaving it there for Yandeli. Baralo unable to play the puck. Lewis Cheyenne, and it's left for Yondeli. Yondeli pinched off his stick by Wendy. Out to center again, Alpe. Beauchamp keeping it away from Wendy. Wendy off his stick and founding to Ettingen. Here's a shot deflected on goal, and a good save by Juergens again to cover it up. Danny Lunnell fired off. Takes a funny hop off a stanchion just out the zone. Now Peters. Peters getting to Evans. Hops off his stick. Matt Vive for the taking. Danny Lunnell will play it from his own zone. Off of Morgan's stick. Trying to race there is Marks. Cut off. Matt Vive working in. Matt Vive presses Lund up against the boards. This allows Ettingen to take control. Miscue on the pass. Now fires towards the net. It was blocked in front by Lund. And now his backhander clearing attempt goes out of play. Face-off win in the defensive zone by Rodon Evans up the boards. Able to get it out on the second attempt is Morgan, but taken right back in off the stick of Evans by Matt Vive. His shot deflected wide. Got a stick. Up high to Dash. Dash plays it. It's Ettingen moving to the slot. Pinball shot. Save made. Rebound. Scramble. And it's forced out of there. Morgan will ring it around, and Marks will find it on the other side. Pass intended for Morgan, cut off by Matt Vive. Ice taken by Marks. Marks will float it into the glove of Woodring. As we approach halfway through this game, we remind you to please stay tuned for our second matchup of this doubleheader between D3 NIU and D3 Lewis Elmhurst University. As Lewis wins this faceoff, taken by Barassi, leading to the net, and Ross was there, but it was defended nicely by Van Voris. Sent in front again, and a save made by Juergens on Mitchell. Face-off tie-up, Illini win it. And a shot there, Alpe, and it getting a piece of that was Juergens. Now Mitchell, turnaround shot, in front. Juergens trying to locate, and he finally does. Scoops it up off the ice, and you'll have another face-off. There's another face-off win. Beauchamp shot, blocker to side. Juergens got that one. Beauchamp again. His shot off of Wendy's stick, pinballs to the slot in between the hash marks, and now Wendy tried to play it in deeper. Stolen away. Barassi leaves it for Mitchell. Shoots one up high and wide. Juergens never saw it. Now it's forced out of the zone by Wendy this time. Up, and a dump-in attempt gets a piece of the netting, and that'll cause a whistle. Wendy. And off the face-off taken. Verassi with the retrieval off the boards. Anthony Verassi, wraparound, was looking for it. Instead, he'll go up high to Helfer. His shot deflected wide of the net. Got the stick of Mitchell. Mitchell down on the boards. Blows a tire. Takes off the stick of Peters. Now he picks it up. Working back up ice is Wendy. The dump and chase. Out of his net to play it is Woodring. Varallo had it on his stick, but then it was taken away. And Mitchell working up. Mitchell, and now here's a shot. Blocker to side again by Juergens. Ross with a chance on a wraparound try. In front for the taking, and Juergens made the first save, rolled to the corner. Pinned down to the ice. Fierce battle in the corner. Andrews comes up with the puck. Andrews up high. Burke back to Andrews. Looking to go back to Burke, and the pass was broken up. Peters, the man who did that, parks in front of the net, making sure Andrews can't get there. He's forcing McLaughlin to the outside. McLaughlin wraparound try. Getting there was Juergens. And now this puck is passed by a hand, and that'll cause a face-off upcoming. 8:32 remaining in period 2. Still no score here from Dundee. This puck is run around, and Morgan trying to feed it to Marks. Taken away. Andrews up ahead. Nathan Dash, the defenseman, leaves it for McDonald. His shot was blocked by Castaneda. Into the corner again. McDonald picked it up before he's run into by Castaneda, allowing Evans for the taking. Locates Morgan at center. Morgan gets around Andrews for a moment, diving to get it towards the net, and it was cut off nicely by Joy. Andrews again, the workhorse tonight, getting lots of ice time as it's giving it over to the slot to Dash. Dash thrown to the net. It's blocked again by Evans this time. Andrews eludes two defenders, tries the lacrosse move, and it fell off his stick. Now it's thrown to the net off the skate. Getting a piece of it, Juergens. Back up. Morgan will ring it around, and the Huskies will get a line change first there. Andrews, who's still out there. 7:20 remaining in the second period. McDonald trying to work around. Castaneda does, and a save made. Juergens got that one too, and a Beauchamp shot is blocked, and that stung Shirky. Down on one knee, continues to defend. It's Cheyenne leaving it. Shot wide of the net. Picked up on the other side by Beauchamp. In front, Cheyenne's parked there, and a save made by Juergens. He's looking in behind. Carried by Cheyenne in behind. Emerges up high. Elects to go to Yandeli. Yandeli looking for his D-man, Beauchamp. It was picked off by Zimmerman. Puck rung around. Shirky skating just fine. Continues to play through it. Stolen away by Smith, and his stick was canceled. Looks for Zimmerman. Over to the other side. Peters a shot and getting a piece of it with the blocker. Walker Smith run into by Yandeli. Lunn for the taking along the blue line. Works it in deeper. Beauchamp keeping it away from Walker Smith. Now Cheyenne. Off the boards. We'll get some reinforcements out there for UIUC. Alpe is the first one to arrive to the puck in his defensive zone, but it's taken away by Zimmerman and floated into the glove of Woodring. Under 6 minutes to go in period number 2. Matveev challenged by Martin on this faceoff. The Fighting Illini win it, and they'll chip it out of there, chasing. Mraz goes off the boards and out. Mraz, again, in the zone. Trying to get around Lund there. Here's Matveev picking off a pass at center. Ettingen thrown towards the net. He was looking for McCarthy, but the pass was cut off by Martin, starting the other way. It's Peters on the drop pass, shoots one, save made with the skate, Woodring. Out to center again, retrieval from Lund. Wendy dangles around Ettingen and sent into the glove. Deciding to play it, no. Woodring held it long enough for a whistle, and so we'll have a face-off to the right of him. And they'll move it to the left. Puck lofted by Mitchell through neutral ice. Eventually taken by Castaneda, who starts his engine and works in, tries a shot off Mraz and out of play. Another face-off. This time it's Evans, and it's won by Ross. Back to his D-man dash. Trying to steal away from him is Morgan. Defensive recovery by Ross. And then along the boards, it's pried out of there. Dash for Mitchell. And he was looking for Varasi, picked off by Van Voorhis. Up the center. And falling down on the retrieval pass from Evans, Marks. They have to touch up, and so they work back in. It's Nathan Dash retrieving for UIUC. Saucer pass in. Castaneda loses an edge, but this has been iced. Evans with the face-off win for Northern Illinois. Danny Lund down low. Morgan pinned up against the boards by Matveev. It's worked out to Lund. Tries a shot. It went off his own man. Marks turnaround shot, and it goes wide. And now another try in front. It's set there, and Morgan denied by Woodring. UIUC able to gain possession of the puck. Varasi, the first one to it. Trying to get away from Peters. Varasi gains the zone. Back to Beauchamp, and now down low again to Mitchell in front, and that pass was canceled off. Good play by Danny Lund. Now Mitchell trying to get it out of the corner and does. Mitchell hacked off his stick by Wendy. This pass at center is Morgan runs into two orange sweaters, trying to locate the puck in his skates with Smith. McLaughlin off his stick and deeper. Alpe trying to work his way around Shirky. Off the glass from Peters. Racing to it, Walker Smith, but he's been out there for a while, out of gas. Eventually Andrews with a spin pass to get it out, looking for McDonald, hacked back by Peters and sent deeper by Zimmerman. 2:40 remaining in period two. Still scoreless. McLaughlin leaves it for his man. Beauchamp just outside the zone. Forcing him in again is Zimmerman, and now stolen away by Smith in front. Score! Jeff Shirky! Jeff Shirkey has broken the scoreless tie with 2:28 remaining in period number 2. Huskies have the lead. Jeff Shirkey comes in. It's his 4th goal of the season as this one's thrown in by Yondeli and gloved by Juergens. And with that primary assist on the play from Walker Smith, that's his team-leading 27th point of the season. And Van Voorhis trying to work it in deeper. It's Matt Martin. Under 2 to go in this second period. It's been a defensive battle so far, but Jeff Shirkey has just broken the scoreless tie. Wendy trying to beat Burke to a loose puck. Throws him into the boards. The big hit, the Huskies crowd likes that. Now up high, Van Voorhis at center will force them right back in. Huskies get a line change. Fighting Illini will look over their options. Helfer trying to keep it away from Marks. Goes to Matveev. Matveev storming up ice. And Van Voorhis cuts it back immediately. This puck is sent all the way down for an icing with 1:05 to go in period 2. Matveev with a face-off win. Ettingen throws it in immediately and gloved for a stoppage by Juergens. Matveev with another face-off win. Ettingen in the slot, shoots, gloved by Juergens. A beauty to keep this one. Another face-off win for Matveev. 3rd in a row, thrown into the vicinity of Juergens, worked in behind. Matveev forces a turnover from Lund. Now he's pinned up against the boards by Rodon Evans, eventually taken by Cheyenne. Out of sync there with Matveev and cleared out by Danny Lund. Woodring out of his cage to play it. Morgan with a cutoff. Danny Lund from center will loft it in off the glass. 25 seconds. And now Morgan arrives to the puck in the corner, pinned up against the glass. Matveev got a piece of him. Now Joy will work it down up ice, working, trying to beat him to the ice. Cheyenne could not. And so it's an icing. 12.2 on the clock here in this second period. Huskies have the lead. 1-0, trying to get one last final opportunity in this second period. Rodon Evans. The clearing attempt failed. And the shot was negated from Lund. Now Ettingen with 3 seconds on the clock, trying to toe drag around Peters. Backhand to the net. Juergens with one last save in the second. Despite being outshot, the Huskies up 1-0 on a goal from Jeff Shirkey, his 4th of the season. Shots in that period were 19-5 in favor of Illinois. As the teams head off to benches for intermission breaks, we'll step aside on Huskies Nation and bring back for the final 20 minutes of play in this contest.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile of pictures from the 90s. You're going to look at them, figure out what you think it is, or take your best guess. When you have an idea, tell us what you think it is.
Sounds good.
This looks like a CD player.
This is either a floppy disk or a hard disk. I don't know which one, but they're both, it looks hard, so I'm gonna say hard disk.
I'm gonna guess CDs. It kind of looks like CDs.
This is a floppy disk.
I don't know if a floppy disk is actually floppy or not, but
Pretty standard. I feel like it's a CD player. I could be wrong.
Oh, these are floppy disks. I remember from middle school we used these. All right, so first up, I know this is a floppy disk.
I think these are the things that hold CDs.
I think this is a floppy disk,
Probably.
if I'm correct. I don't know though.
Alright, I think this is a floppy disk.
I think that's a tablet. Gosh, I have no idea about this one.
Oh, this thing, I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is.
This is the,
Oh boy.
this is like one of those,
If I had to take a guess, it's probably like an egg of some sort.
I mean, yeah, that's a Tamagotchi right there.
Looks like
Tamagotchi, it's like the little pet you had.
Don't really know.
some kind of like,
Oh, this is a Tamagotchi. Not only just because it says it, I had one. So
looks like something will go on like the side of a backpack, like middle school or something.
This is a Tamagotchi.
this is some sort of like keychain game. I don't know what the game is. Game Boy, similar thing, girly version of the Game Boy. Not sure.
I messed with these heavy as a kid.
One of my sisters had these.
Fidget toy on this one. It's like the little, I think it's the little animal you take care of. It's like a little pocket thing. I don't remember what it's called though.
This is
What the hell are these called? I know what it looks like, and I know what it is. I just can't come up with the name.
forgot the name. It's like a Furby or something.
It's a Furby? Right? Oh, okay.
That's not a Beanie Baby, is it?
It's something like a furry or something. Furby.
Oh, I know these.
I want to say these are like webkins, I think.
Oh, that's gonna bug me.
These freaky things.
These like the Fur, I don't remember the name. I'm like Fur Babies or something. I don't remember the name.
Furby had one growing up too.
Furby. This is a Furby.
Something similar.
Some type of, these things always creep me out. My sister and I had one. Creep me out. I don't know the name for it, but I know it can talk, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like a horror movie game about it too. Before our time, Squishmallows, something like that.
I come from a very old family. Like my parents are in their 70s and I'm 19, so everything in my house is old. So
I was never a Furby guy.
This is a,
Oh my god. Oh, this is, old-fashioned. This is,
I think this is a Walkman.
It's an old,
I don't know the name, but I know you can listen to music on it and just walk around.
Like a Discmaster, pretty sure.
This is a Walkman.
These things hold the,
this is a headset connected to like a radio player or something.
I mean, I think that's just a portable CD player. Yeah. Yeah.
MP3 player, or a music player with headphones.
listen to music, little CD in the pocket and whatnot.
It's not a cassette player.
I don't know though for exact. Pretty sure this is a Walkman.
That's another cool one.
Portable CD player. My grandpa had this. Always listened to it when he was out woodworking. Well, these are just like the like before iPods. If like iPods weren't a thing before that time.
I did not have one of these though, but my friends did. He was really obsessed with Chris Pratt when he had a Walkman in Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is just like an old MP3 player. I don't know, used to play music while you run, it looks like. Oh my. I don't know what these are.
And then
that's and this is film for a digital, not a digital camera, like a physical film for a camera, I'm pretty sure.
Disposable camera film.
Oh, this is film?
I have no idea. It looks like a battery.
Something like maybe it could be energy.
This is like the camera film.
I'm just gonna say batteries. Film for disposable cameras.
An energy drink? I have no idea.
My brother's a movie director at Criminal Minds, so we used this all the time when he was a kid. Like, we'd always experiment with our old cameras.
I know that's film, so
24-hour energy, maybe?
film for a camera?
Film for like a Polaroid camera.
Oh no, this is film.
Using
I think I did okay. The one I'm the most confused about?
I don't know, probably this one.
That's film for a camera.
Really?
You're the first person to get them all right. Out of
Really?
everybody in the You're the first one. Flash that one shot smile.
That's all I got. Okay.
Now look at the camera.
Okay. When do I begin?
Right now.
All right, my name's Alex Tatum.
I'm Ben Hojak.
Hello guys, my name is Ben Sola.
Caden Weitzel.
Shane Tennell. My name is Tommy Colo.
I'm Drake Bust.
Name's Jacob Sturman.
My name's Nolan Morrissey.
My name's Ramon Malik.
Yeah, here's your ripping questions.
They just call me Sola.
Tater Tot. Nickname off Tatum.
Hoj.
It ranges from Tom, Timmy.
They call me Tennell, even though they all know how to pronounce it correctly.
Bus, mostly. Just last name. Pretty simple.
They call me Sturm.
Malik.
Just Tommy, my full name. I don't really have a full nickname, so.
Nolan and Morrissey. Usually those two.
What is it, right?
Tennell.
Or Maury, actually. I
Okay.
get called Maury now.
Nice.
Little Daddy.
I don't really have a favorite place, honestly, right now. It's probably the Student Home Center.
Probably the rec center.
I don't know, probably Newell.
Probably the engineering building.
Probably Vinny's. Got a good pizza, big pizza, Hurricane, 24 inches.
Good speed. Don't really go anywhere else.
Probably the rec center.
I like going to Qdoba at the student center.
That was where I graduated my first 4 years, and I have a lot of good memories there. I actually enjoy engineering, contrary to popular belief, so that's where I enjoy going.
Chipotle.
Ooh. Or maybe the dining hall, but New Hall.
Probably Barcema.
Go to order at Chipotle.
Chicken bowl with black beans, white rice, and lots of queso.
I like to just sit and do all my homework like in the middle of the Starbucks area, because it's like I just feel really productive there.
I'd say the student center in general.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Oh, shoot. That's a tough one.
Probably Patrick Kane. That's been my idol growing up.
I think it'd be Abraham Lincoln just because of his effect on the world, honestly.
Ryan Reynolds.
Elvis. Gotta be Elvis. He's just cool. Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
It's just Ryan Reynolds. Huh?
I don't know. I feel like George Washington would be cool. First president of the U.S.
Corey Crawford. He's my favorite goalie. So probably Corey Crawford.
Probably George Washington.
I'll shoot Wayne Gretzky. Basic answer.
With those fake teeth?
Fake teeth, first president, why not?
Michael Jackson.
Probably my brother, because I haven't seen him in a while, so I'd like to take another selfie with him. Probably at the Monster Factory, because we always wanted to do that as kids. So take a picture at the Monster Factory. It'd be cool.
Oh, there's a lot.
Any hip hop or even country. Party country is good too.
I'm gonna say Not Like Us by Kendrick.
Oh, Burn It to the Ground. Nickelback. Always. Right in the headphones.
Not really a music guy before game.
Either like Everlong or go to mainly just Everlong, honestly, I'd say.
So it might be a unpopular thing, but I don't really need any music. I just think about what I'm gonna do. Run This Town by Jay-Z, for sure.
Bad Penny by Rory Gallagher.
Till I Collapse by Eminem.
War Game. I would say Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill.
Love Sosa by Chief Keef. I'll go baseball and football.
Cooking. I love cooking. I usually get all the guys together on the team, and just yesterday we did a huge breakfast for dinner cookout and whatnot in the Blackstone. And
I know a lot about football. Anything sports even, like, other than basketball, football, whether it's football, baseball, so.
Handiwork. A lot of people don't know this, but like I build decks and stuff in the summer, so stuff like that.
The NHL, this sports. I know a lot about like the contracts and just I play a lot of franchise mode on NHL, so
Video games.
I want to say math.
Baseball.
Golf. Big golfer.
Lots of video games. Mainly like old PS2 ones like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, big into those.
Are you a math major?
I'm an engineering major.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wow, that's a hard question.
Snake. I feel like they're just evil in a way, you know?
owls.
I feel like an alligator would be pretty rude.
probably a polar bear. You can see them being mean.
I like an alligator, I think. I think they're pretty mean.
Be the rudest.
Why?
They're always causing chaos.
Probably like a chicken.
I feel like raccoons would be mean.
Ooh, that's a good one. I kind of feel like a koala bear would be the rudest. Just because it looks cute. Probably very rude.
Usually kind of snaky. I don't know. They always got like a weird look to them.
Probably a lion. They just think they're top dog. Probably a lion.
Lion owls.
They just always give weird looks.
Probably a killer whale, because they're already about that lifestyle, so I feel like they would just slap you if you look at them wrong on the street or something.
A samurai.
Like a cowboy.
Let's say the cowboy because he has a gun, usually. Or at least the rope to tie him up.
Samurai, it's got the sword. I get the cowboys probably got a 6-shooter, but I feel like samurai's got some armor, got a sword.
Cowboy.
Probably a samurai. They have the sword skills and the quick reactions. The cowboy's got the pistols though, so that could be a close battle. Probably the cowboy or the samurai, I would think.
Gosh, I'd say probably samurai. I mean, I feel like the long, like, sword or whatever, just, chop the legs off of the horse, and I don't know, just a pirate, he already doesn't have legs, so.
I think a pirate would, just because they're tough and they're like dads. So I feel like they'd be like overpowered anything basically. They're pirates. So they live out in the middle of the ocean. They're used to like survival and stuff.
Gotta go with my cowboy because he has guns.
I want to say samurai, but low-key the pirate's sneaky. He might like poison in all their drinks or something, or just like when none of them are looking, just blow them up or something. So I'm gonna say pirate.
Oh, it's got to be the Cox for sure. Mighty Ducks with the Flying Duck.
LA Kings Stadium Series.
The Vancouver Chinese New Year jerseys. Winnipeg Jets alternates the baby blue one.
Both teams return to the ice for 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes, or who knows, overtime could be around the corner for us. It's been a very defensive game so far. Just the lone goal from Jeff Shirkey on a feed from Walker Smith. Smith's out there with Shirkey. And Robbie Zimmerman there on the other side. Huskies control. Try to work it deeper, but Burke is the Fighting Illini. Try to work it through an onslaught of shots. 27 through the first 2 periods. That's now 78 shots on Juergens. Only 1 has gone in the last 2 games. It's been a work ahead, and now Walker Smith got 1 man to beat, and he could not get Burke. Good work defensively from him. Now in deep. Beauchamp chasing after the puck. McDonald's there. And Burke trying to go up the glass. It's cut off. Zimmerman leaves it for his man, Smith. Trying to slide it across the Shirkey. Now he shoots, and that one's soaked up by Woodring. Rodon Evans wins the faceoff. Castaneda shoots one, and it went off of Evans' stick as he was cutting to the net. Never made it there, now taken ahead. Here's an offensive opportunity for the Fighting Illini, and Juergens grabs a hold of that one. He'll get the play stopped. Yondele off the faceoff tie-up wins it, and now a shot is blocked. Back at center is Dash. Fighting Illini touch up. Pass soars past Morgan. Dash stealing away from Marks to prevent an offensive opportunity for the Huskies. Nathan Dash around Joy, and at center sticked aside by Morgan. Van Voorhis, the Minnesota native, will send it down the ice for an icing. Another face-off win for the Fighting Illini, and then before it could get to Dash, it's chipped out by Marks. Joy sends it down and taken by Ettingen. Over on the near side boards, Van Voorhis takes his entry. And at center, Cheyenne trying to locate the puck. Morgan's there, Dash is there, and finally Cheyenne able to take it over. Cheyenne trying to go to the net, and reaching back to stick it away was Castaneda. Matt Martin could not get around Matt Vive, and Castaneda has to recover again defensively. Off the skate of Morgan, not out. And now, finally, Morgan able to recover and get it down the length of the ice. Huskies are changing. And a pass takes a hop off the boards away from Ettingen. Peters, the first one to it. Once again, another turnover forced as this one's thrown to the net and never made it. It was blocked. And a pass intended for Wendy goes all the way down the ice. No icing here. Peters up the boards. Varallo trying to locate Wendy. Now slaps it in. Some fresh legs out there for the Fighting Illini as Ettingen will whack it in. Mitchell trying to pursue Lund. Gets it away from him. No help, however. And Ross forced the stick loose from Shirkey. Ross still with it. In front! And Mitchell was there, but blocked by Lund. Burke and Ross moving up with Mitchell. Mitchell's got a man cutting to the net. It's Verassi. He tried to drop it to Ross, and it was just out of his reach. Shirkey forces it loose. Lund taken down at center. No penalty. We play on. He went down under his own power, so it's taken and thrown. Van Voorhist for Northern Illinois got it. It's Smith with the tip in. Huskies forcing them deeper into the zone. And Walker Smith cannot find it. Ross takes it away for the moment, but Smith working it around Burke, unable to. Now Beauchamp in front of the Fighting Illini bench, knocked down and taking it ahead. Mitchell shoots wide. Now Andrews. Retrieval of the puck along the boards. Andrews pressured by Shirky, nearly had it taken away, but he regains possession of the puck in behind the net. Andrews still with it. Hounded by Castaneda, the two tumble to the boards. Now Smith trying to wick her away from Joy, does for a moment. Looks for help. Finds Van Voorhist, throws it to the net, and that is squeezed by the glove of Woodring. Another face-off win for Rodon Evans. Peters a shot, and getting in front to block it is McLaughlin. Takes his rebound and getting a piece of it with a stick. Woodring, and then it popped up over him. Thrown just wide from Lund on the second try. Evans trying to split the D. Pass overshot him just a little bit. Dash around. Peters gloves it down at the blue line. Taken by Andrews. Up ahead to McDonald. McDonald's got Andrews going to the net. In behind he goes. Andrews with three light white sledders around him. McDonald's there. Mashed into the boards by Martin. And now the pass broken up by Evans. Helfer. Andrews. For the taking. Leaves it for McDonald. McDonald trying to cut towards the net. He's forced to the outside. Van Voorhist parked there, anticipating a shot coming. Lewis out to the near side boards. Mraz. Floater back into the zone. Taken by Evans. Gave it right up to Lewis in front. Yondeli! And he couldn't get it. And now thrown back to the net by Lewis. It goes through the crease. Now up high and a shot. That one went blocked in front. Mraz. That one's blocked by the skate of Evans. Lewis rings it around. Helfer on the other side. Helfer shoots. Never made it to the net. It was blocked again and sent down the length of the ice. And coming out of his net to play it, Woodring. Looking to keep the pressure on. Catching the Huskies in a change. Castaneda is brought down to the ice. We play on. It's taken by Yondeli. He falls down over the stick of Castaneda. Taken by Varallo. Varallo can't get around Mraz. Puck comes to Lewis. Yondeli along the boards. Chasing after it. Huskies get to it first. And now a big hit right there at the point by Martin on Lewis. Wendy. And Lewis regains possession. Fighting Illini trying to gain possession in this offensive zone. They've had most of the opportunity in this third period, which has gone 7 minutes elapsed time so far. John Wendy up ice. Rolled in there on Woodring. Played around behind. Mraz keeping it away from Varallo. And Peters at center. Once again back into the Fighting Illini defensive zone. Martin forces it off the stick of Cheyenne, and now Varallo. He's pinned up against the boards. Beauchamp ran into him in a tough way. Now Alpe behind. Lund. And now he's got two orange sweaters on him. Matviv forces it loose. Martin. And now forced out from the boards. Keaton Peters for the taking in his own zone. Ettingen in front. Cut off by Lund. And now a retrieval of a pass from Shirky goes underneath his stick. Now Dash up the ice. Try to go off the boards. Can't get it out of their own zone. Shirky keeps it in. First one to the puck on this side. Nathan Dash beats Zimmerman to it. Now the puck squirts loose. And it was just out of his reach. Now Ettingen, as Cheyenne starts his engine up ice, feeds Ettingen. Backhander and a save by Juergens. Ross on the face-off. Shirky from the seat of his pants falls down, gets back up, thrown to the net by Dash, and that one went through the crease. Varasi, and now Mitchell. Hounded by Van Voorhis, Mitchell retains possession of the puck. Ross in the corner, bounced off his skate. Shirky takes it away. 3-on-2 if they hurry. It's Shirky working in with Zimmerman and Smith. Drops it for Zimmerman, shoots one, and then getting it up high. Woodring got a piece of it with the shoulder. Puck in the cords, along the corner. Shirky trying to pry it loose. Smith is there, but also Ross is there. And he's able to get it out. Lofted back in. Shirky will force them back into their own zone. Nathan Dash in between his own hash marks. Lost the handle on it for a moment. And now this pass is picked off by Zimmerman. Zimmerman, sling! And a shot there. Shirky denied. Evans off the faceoff. The Fighting Illini win it, but a battle ensues in the corner. Luke Marks. Just out of the reach. McDonald trying to beat Danny Lund to it. He won't, and it's going to be an icing. With 10:23 remaining in regulation. Still 1-0 Huskies. The lone goal from Jeff Shirky is 4th of the season at the tail end of that second period. Evans. He'll work it, make sure it doesn't get past neutral ice. Marks. Helfer will ring it around. Puck is kept in at the zone. Fighting Illini having trouble getting out of their own zone right now. Now it's finally worked to McDonald. The dump and chase. Peters is there first. McLaughlin on him. Peters still controlling it. His clearing attempt failed. Kept in by Beauchamp. Drags and shoots. Blocker save by Juergens. Rebound. It goes through the crease. Now Andrews with the taking. Shoots one. Blocked by Peters. Trying to get it out. And he will. No, it takes a funny hop off of Stanchion. Fortuitous bounce as it comes right back to him, but Beauchamp working right in, and his shot wide of the net. Now lofted in the air. Evans doesn't know where it is, and by the time he located it, Beauchamp was already there. Approaching 9 minutes remaining in regulation, the Fighting Illini need a goal to tie. It's Beauchamp working the slot, and his stick is canceled by Castaneda. Goes up into the netting. Cheyenne for the taking off the faceoff. It's Beauchamp looking over his options. Goes to Cheyenne. Trying to go across to Alpe, and it hopped off his stick. Matveev working against Van Voorhis. Taken by Ettingen. Stealing it away is Castaneda. Once again, a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Ettingen racing back. Varallo forced to the corner by Alpe. And he's pinned up against the boards. Taken away by Beauchamp. Goes off the glass. Wendy keeps it in the zone magnificently. In front. And the play was broken up. Good play by Matveev to prevent a scoring opportunity for Martin. Meanwhile, Ettingen starts his engine and throws it to the net. This one's gloved, and another stoppage of play. Ross wins the faceoff. Mitchell with the feed to Joy. He'll ring it around, trying to get a win in a race. Here's Dash in on Juergens. Another save with the paddle. He'll cover. 8:03 remaining in regulation time. 1-0 Huskies still. Another faceoff between Ross and Shirky. He's forced to the boards, and Ross for the taking. Mitchell locates his man Joy. Joy shoots just wide of the net. Rebound in front. Mitchell got the side of the cage. Dash and kept in at the blue line by Danny Lund. Huskies playing a lot more conservatively in this third period, trying to escape the offensive onslaught coming from this Fighting Illini team. Over 80 shots on goal in the last 2 games, and this one is an icing. And a face-off control by NIU. For the moment, Shirky, or they're forced back to the other side of neutral ice. Zimmerman over his stick, finds Ross. Stolen away by Castaneda. Castaneda trying to start something offensively for the Huskies. Shirky over on this side, stolen away at the circle. Zimmerman turns back, waiting for reinforcements. Goes across, finds Shirky. Shirky in behind the cage, looking for his options. Van Voris has it. No lane for him to shoot. Now it's taken by Castaneda on the other side. Kicked out of there by Helfer, but it winds up on the stick of Shirky. Helfer takes a shot at him, and now Zimmerman in behind. Zimmerman goes up high. It's Castaneda trying a shot. It's blocked by Mitchell. And now Verassi, dangerous as he moves in, thrown towards Juergens. He didn't get all of it, and Juergens will cover it with 6:09 to go. Another face-off controlled by the Fighting Illini in the offensive zone. Luke Marks got a stick in there to break up the pass from Alpe. Here's a shot, and that one's short side, denied by Woodring. Rodon Evans comes in there, tries to steal it away. Fighting Illini have other ideas. They work at the center, but Lund will make him turn back once more. And McLaughlin feeding in front. Andrews, his stick was lifted by Lund. Now Alpe up high. Here's a shot by Beauchamp just wide. On the other side, Andrews trying to work away from Lund, does. Andrews creates some separation. In front of McLaughlin, poking away at it. In front and somehow able to cover after the stampede. Matt Juergens held it long enough to get a whistle. Andrews off the face-off tie-up. The Huskies control it. Danny Lund. And Peters tries to clear, but it's kept in by Alpe. Down low again. McLaughlin working against Lund. Evans takes a shot at Andrews, and he comes up with the puck. Andrews hounded by Evans. It's worked out to the point. Beauchamp. Shot partially blocked. Morgan got in front of it. Now it's to the corner. Alpe keeps it away from Marks to keep it in the zone for now, but then Marks fishes it away to neutral ice. Lofted and catching a piece of the ceiling, and that'll draw a whistle. 4.5 remaining. Matt Viven off the face-off. The Huskies will force him out to the red line before Cheyenne carries right back in. Pass ricochets off a skate and to Varallo, keeping it away from Ettingen. Joy. Cheyenne trying to get away from Wendy, does. Around Castaneda and now Matt Vive. Ettingen. In front there, Cheyenne off the post. Rebound, they scramble for it, and it's swept in behind the cage. That close to a tie game. Now Joy shoots. Save made, rebound given up. Castaneda's got it. Tries to clear, cannot. Sent to the net again. And now, finally, iced by Van Voris. Inches away. That puck could not have hit the post any more clear. An inch movement and it would have been a goal. Here's Burke shooting right off the faceoff. There's a scramble at the hash marks trying to find it. It's finally swept out of there by the Huskies. Varallo can't take it away. Mitchell works back in. Ross inside the three-man defensive box that goes through the crease. Helfer approaching 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Castaneda. And it's taken away by Ross. Ross working to the slot, shoots up high, rebound, Mitchell there. Short side, trying to cover his Juergens, and he does. And now we have a timeout. The Fighting Illini will take a timeout. We'll step away for just a moment. The action resumes as the Fighting Illini force a turnover. Barassi trying to connect with Helfer. Couldn't quite control it at the line. Mitchell right back into the zone. Looking for Ross. Cut off by Lund. He was hit hard by Martin. I beg your pardon, that was Evans. And now he runs into Barassi. 223s collide. Now Burke thrown to the net. Blocked by Evans. 2.5 remaining. Here's Mitchell. Ross. And now Ross. Ross working in, finding a lane to shoot, tries to go short side on Juergens, and he covers it up. Woodring standing at the hash marks. Alpe. And forced out of the zone by Evans. Fighting Illini have to touch up. At center, Matveev. Matveev working in with Ettingen in the slot. Broken up by a couple of sticks. Morgan out to center. Matveev. They want to get Woodring off to the bench. This is taken by Ettingen. Ettingen. Tried a shot that was blocked by Van Voris. Evans, and now Morgan trying to get something going offensively as this is sent down. No icing here, it's taken. Walker Smith could not hold it in the zone. Cheyenne's got it. Alpe, they gain the zone with possession of the puck. Alpe, Ettingen. Woodring off to the bench. Extra attacker. They'll lay it all out there. 1:10 remaining. Mitchell's got it on his stick, working into the zone. Mitchell drop pass. Cheyenne! Save made, Juergens. .63 seconds remain. It's a tie-up. Huskies are gassed, but they get it to Walker Smith, and now officially under 1 minute to go. Nathan Dash working up ice. Smith cancels him. And Lund in the boards. Pressed up against the corner boards. Dash. Barassi trying to find it. It comes up with Shirky. Sent all the way down the ice by Lund. Perhaps for the empty net. It goes wide. And with 28.6 on the clock, and icing has been called. There'll be a offensive zone face-off coming up for the Fighting Illini. Face-off win. Mitchell for the taking, shooting on goal. Save, Juergens, rebound. He's pushed down. There's a scramble in front, and they look for it. They can't find it. Play still loose. And Juergens somehow able to locate that puck. They build a wall of white sweaters on that goal line to make sure that nothing gets through. .23 seconds remain. And now a crucial face-off coming up between Shirky and Matveev, and Matveev won it, but the Huskies win the battle to it. 15 seconds. They work in. Danny Lund is the first to arrive to it. Pins Matveev up against the boards. Puck fished out of there and trying to get it in front. Matt Martin away. 3 seconds remain. 2-1. The Huskies have won it. The crowd of white sweaters surround Matt Juergens. The shutout tonight continues his outstanding play in net. The only goal of this game coming from Jeff Shirkey. It's the winner. And the Huskies pick up win number 8 on the season. They sweep the season series of the Fighting Illini. The handshakes taking place. Fabulous tradition of this hockey sport. Similar to what you would see in the playoffs of an NHL game. All that hard work and frustration between both teams. Getting to see the honor of them exchanging handshakes. Huskies ready to salute their crowd. They've had a hard-fought victory defensively. They salute their crowd here in Dundee. Two huge wins this weekend against the Fighting Illini for your NIU Huskies. Thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast, and be sure to stay tuned for the second game of our doubleheader between Elmhurst University and your NIU Huskies at 7:45 Central Time. For now, I'm James Goronsky saying good night all.